What's going on, people? Welcome back to Saeed TV Match Reaction. Manchester United, 3 goals and a clean sheet. Yes, people, 3 goals and a clean sheet. When have we heard that Old Trafford in a while, man? A clean sheet and more than 2 goals, man. Very, very comfortable game today. Yes, West Ham are shit, but we made them look shit, mate. Goals from Garnacho and Hoyland, man. First half was a bit dodgy, but second half, completely dominant, completely in control. You know what I mean? The 2 goals were excellent. I think most of the goals, apart from the Garnacho deflected goal, were excellent. The first goal from Hoyland, unbelievable. That finish, yeah. You know one thing about Hoyland, yeah, he can strike a ball. That finish from Hoyland, absolutely devastating. One ball, one pass to get it away from the player. Boom, swivel, move across, right foot, bang, goal. Manchester United 1-0. But it wasn't a great first half performance. I'm not being really, really honest with you. West Ham gathered more momentum in the game. They had a lot of possession, not really doing much, but they have made a couple of chances with Onana making good reflexes here and there. Corners, they look dangerous as well. So very, very poor first half. And whatever Ten Hag said, it was very, very good because the second half was very, very controlled performance. We got on the ball more. We were pressing better. We were getting in the final third, but we were taking more risk, more element in that area. I thought Garnacho, unbelievable on that right-hand side. And that is his position, people. Garnacho is more suited to the right-hand side. He doesn't have to think as much on that left-hand side. When you look at it on the right-hand side, he looks more assertive, a bit more controlled. The first half, he was a bit flat in terms of what his movement was, but second half, very, very good in the transition, in the final third, where he's more effective. And obviously, the goals were excellent. And you know what? We needed that today. We absolutely needed that result today. We needed a performance to match the result. I've been talking about a lot of games today where I'm like, football isn't sustainable. Today, that's what you call a sustainable second half performance, especially where you're in control of the game. You know, I mean, there's not a situation where you're like, oh, West Ham are going to score here, West Ham are going to do this. And to be fair, there were some situations where I thought Dalot was excellent, and I will get to Dalot, but I thought for the majority of the game, United were in kind of control. And I mean by control is that you don't have to have the ball, but you control of where everyone's around you. You know what I mean? You can have control out of possession as well. And I think sometimes United never have that control out of possession. Our defence today, I want to give a special mention to Dalot. Dalot, you know my opinions about Dalot. I always say to myself sometimes, his concentration levels are all off. I think sometimes it's week 1v1. I'm like, sometimes his mentality is all off. I think, you know what, man, he's not strong for me as a right back, but today, absolutely outstanding against Kudus, against a player who, you know what, man, can cause a lot of problems. Shut him down today. I think defensively, awareness, positionally, the goal, the Bowen chance at the end, absolutely outstanding, that recovery tackle. I think for me, listen, credit where it's due. You know what I mean? And Dalot deserves that for me. I think man of the match, in honesty. It was going to be Lisandro Martinez, but for me, I'm giving it to Diego Dalot. Outstanding performance. And like I said, if he can keep on doing that, then I don't really have any issues with that. You know what I mean? But like I said to you, in the overall scheme of things, I still think United need to find a right back. But again, competition for places, it is what it is. Lisandro Martinez, man, I'm so gutted, man. I really, really am gutted for Lisandro Martinez because I'm like, oh my God, what a display that could have been. But another injury again. I don't know if it's a recurrence of the first injury or if it's just a case of a fresh new injury. But I'm so gutted because I'm like, every time he comes on, you can see the quality. You can see what Lisandro Martinez gives you, the calmness on the ball, to play the passes through the lines. He can do it all. And I think Lisandro Martinez, for me, is so underrated in this Man United team. So underrated in this Man United team, so I've got to give it to him. But obviously that injury is a bit of a concern, and obviously, hopefully, he's not gone for a long time. I thought the back line was excellent, to be honest. Luke Shaw, Maguire. Maguire came in for Varane. I was like, does Varane deserve to be in that first team? But again, solid performance. People are going to be moaning about Casemiro, but he made a good couple of passes in that second half, man. And sometimes I feel like that midfield isn't giving that risk element. You know what I mean? When you're playing against a low block, you have to play that ball forward. And sometimes I think we're a bit slow and pedestrian to play that ball out the back. So you can hate Casemiro, but then you can also love the fact that for the first goal, he was the one that was pressing from the front, and that's how we got the ball. So all in all, like I said to you, I'm very, very happy with that result. I'm very, very happy with the second half performance. I think sometimes, you get me, you've got to analyse situations for what it is. West Ham came in, low block. It was going to be difficult. It was one of them fixtures that you kind of look at if you can, oh, it was a bit of a banana skin performance. But ultimately, this is the games where you've got to win. You've got to win these guys now. Whether I think United back in the top four is a different situation, I still think it's a long way. We've got to make sure that they don't drop more points and then we gain momentum as a result. Can United do both? That's the question now. Have we got the mentality? Are we still fragile in certain areas? You know what I mean? That's the kind of questions I'm going to ask this Man United team is that, can you now build a run? Apparently we're unbeaten now in 2024. That's what I'm hearing. I think that's true. You know, I feel like, you know, now can you build momentum? Can you now go to Villa away? When you play once a week now, Ten Hag has to even get the lineup even more solid now, more than ever. So Villa will be a very, very tough game. That will determine where Man United are this season. You lose that game, you're pretty much nailed out of the top four. Yeah, man. Big up, big up, big up, man. But I feel like for me, ultimately, United, this is a very, very assertive performance. Now build on from this. Get the next wins. Get everything intact now. And you never know where we can go, man. But I think for me, the first half performance, a bit dodgy, but second half was absolutely outstanding. The defence, 10 out of 10 for me. Onana as well. Listen, I always give you know, discredit to Onana, but today Onana was outstanding in the saves he made. A bit more controlled. I wanted to pass the ball out more, a little bit quicker, but other than that, can't really complain with Onana's performance. He was very, very good today. But all in all, for me, a quality performance from Man United. And now it's time to kick on and get some wins under our belt. But guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon, guys. Take care, bye-bye. Peace.